Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassandra. In today's video I will be taking you along as I cook dinner and share how I keep my kitchen clean to minimize the cleaning after. This Sunday the kids picked what was for dinner and they asked for pork chops and mac and cheese. So if you're interested to see how I throw down in the kitchen, keep on watching. So I'm back. I'm back from the store. I need to season up the pork chops, get it ready. I want it to like marinate for a little bit, so I'm gonna season it up, wash it, season it up now, let it sit. And I'm gonna do macaroni and cheese with broccoli. Like I said, I didn't do any peas, so I might put some. Get me a water and let me put it in your cup. So then I'm gonna, what's his name? Put macaroni and cheese. I might just do a little bit of rice, just so they can have some rice. I don't think they're gonna want the rice. I might do some french fries with it for them, because I don't really want rice. So I might just do french fries with the pork chops for them. Wait, sorry guys, I gotta check. So I got a bacon sheet, cheese, broccoli, Madison Prize for the date, pork chops. They didn't have a lot of variety. That little supermarket is not very. We did have ketchup, but I wasn't sure, so I just got some. I got some extra shells because I know I have mac and cheese, mac and cheese, and then bell peppers. I have everything else. So yeah, that little store is like super expensive. That store is like super expensive, and they don't have a lot of variety. So it's not my fave, but not the meat shop that's close by me isn't open on Sundays. So I have to do what I gotta do. Okay, so let me get this. I was thinking about doing some fish because just to get like a head start on tomorrow, so they can have the stuff for tomorrow. I'm gonna start off by cutting all the fats. Well, not all, as much as possible, because I really don't like it and the kids don't really like the fatty parts. So I'm gonna cut those off and get as much of it as I can. I'm not gonna cut all of it off. So after I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wash it with some vinegar, as you'll see I will be doing later on. So now that I have gotten the pork chops clean. A good way how to keep your kitchen clean while you're cooking or doing anything in the kitchen is to wash as you go. So I use the cutting board and the knife. I'm going to make sure to wash that because I am finished with it for right now. So I just want to get it washed. And then on top of it, because I washed the chicken in the sink, I for sure knew I needed to go ahead and wash the sink out just to get out any rawness or, anything that's left over from the chicken. And then I'm going to go ahead and also get the pot for the macaroni and cheese, fill that up with some water. And I'm also going to just put that on the stove while I'm seasoning up the chicken, just so it could get to a boil, because I am going to bake the macaroni and cheese in the oven. So I need to get it in there as soon as possible. I'm also going to pat dry the pork chops. I have a question for y'all, and please answer me down in the comments. Why do they pat dry the food? I don't get it. I always see it, but I don't know why, and then I do it, but I don't know why. So if you do know why, can you leave me a comment down below and let me know, because I always wanted to know, why do people pat dry stuff? Because wouldn't it be nice if it's wetter, it makes more gravy and everything else? But I could be wrong. I'm no chef over here. But, let me know if you guys do know. And I am going to season up the pork chops now. So the seasoning I'm using, Larry's, Maggie.
Mommy, I'm candy.
Not focusing.
Mommy.
It's focusing. Cater cutter?
Yes.
No. Okay, Maggie's. Alto. Put a little bit of the lemon pepper. Browning. Then the Jamaican fish seasoning, but yeah, that I already put in. So pimento. Not focusing. Focus. Okay, it's whole pimento. It's not focusing. So. And then you can't forget your onion powder. Onion powder. And garlic powder. Can't forget those two. Let me see if I can. I have onion, garlic, scallion, thyme, they're dried. So I'm gonna cut these up. Oh, and my bell peppers. I'll cut these up and then I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and put my first set of pork chops in the pot. I have some oil on the stove going, and I made it hot. So I'm just gonna put it in, pretty much like I'm searing the top layer. I'm not gonna have it like fully cooked all the way through, because I am gonna cook it down with the seasoning and everything else. So I just wanted to like brown on the outside and like catch that color and juiciness in it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm going to just let it sit for a little bit and cook on. Then I'm gonna turn it on the other side, let the other side get the color. So you want to keep an eye on it because you don't want it to burn or overcook, because when you put it in a pot to simmer it down, you're also going to cook it then, so you don't want to overcook it now. Throughout this video, the minute I use something or I take something that needs to be in the trash, I try to get that done right away, because I don't want at the end of when I'm done cooking or anything like that, I have to sit and still turn around, clean up the kitchen, wash all these dishes and everything, while I could be doing it now instead of like leaving the kitchen or anything. I just make sure to get all of this done because I honestly do not want to have to do it later. Now that the macaroni is finished, I'm going to go ahead and drain it off. I did not fully cook the macaroni because obviously it's going in the oven, so I don't want it to be too soft. So I just cooked it enough, and then I'm going to run some hot water over it. Cold water over it to shock it so it stops cooking while I'm go ahead and do the seasoning of the macaroni and cheese. I'm going to put butter, a little milk, the cheese that comes in the box also, and a little black pepper. I salted the water, so I didn't need to put salt, but I did use a little bit of all-purpose seasoning also, just to give it some more flavor. Bake it into this mini foil pan, so I'm gonna wipe it out. Always wash your foil pan after you buy it from the store. Please guys, wash it out. Other people have touched it, make sure you wash it. So I'm gonna spray some olive oil Pam in there, and then I'm gonna do one layer of mac and cheese, then I'm gonna put a layer of cheese, and then I'm gonna put another layer of the macaroni, and then another layer of cheese to top it off. I ended up in the end put a foil paper on it. Then I realized what I did, so I did go back in and take it off because I don't know why. Like, I wanted to brown it. I definitely did not need to put the foil on there, so I did go ahead and correct that mistake off camera. So you guys don't put the foil. Just a quick disclaimer. after taking out the last set of the pork chops, I'm going to use the same oil that I cooked the pork chops in, pour it in a bigger pot. I did not use the same pot that I fried it in because I knew it wouldn't be big enough where I could submerge all the pork chops in the gravy so it could catch that flavor and juicing up the fried pork chops. So I use that pot with just a little bit of olive oil in there, and I'm putting the seasoning to fry a little bit, to cook down a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make the sauce in the same pan with all the seasoning and everything from seasoning the pork chops, just to get all that flavor out and in the pot. So I put some barbecue and ketchup in here, and I'm just going to mix it all together. And then when it's time, I'm going to go ahead and it's time to put it in the pot with the seasoning. I'm going to let that like come together with some water. It's just going to be so juicy, let everything catch each other's flavor. And then you're going to go ahead and put the pork chops in, just so everything can come together. This is how you know that your pork chops are finished. Do you see how they're just falling off the bone as I turn it? If I lift it up, it just comes right off. That's just perfect. I want to say thank you for watching this video. I'm going to also show you guys the macaroni and cheese in 1 second. But thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy. If you do recreate this meal, please show it, let me see it. Follow me on Instagram and DM it to me or tag me in it. Thank you guys so much for watching.